I mean, he's been in with, I'll tell you the truth, that is the worst collection of really, really weak, decrepit opponents that in my 40 years, I don't think I've ever seen anything really worse. I mean, the combined records, to say it again, of all his opponents, and it took a lot of adding to do this, by the way, 39 wins, 220 losses, and 14 draws. Only one fighter. There was one. We found one that had a winning record. But that does not prepare you for a step up in a real fight. And tonight, Santana's no world beater, don't get me wrong, but Santana's been in real fights. That gives him a real advantage.
As I mentioned, Mena from Dominican Republic, San Cristobal, to be more specific. He hasn't fought outside his home country. It's probably tough to find a lot of good competition there, have people fly in to fight him. So a big chance for Mena, a big step up in competition as he fights local boy done good, Francisco Chia Santana. They call him Chia because they think his hair looks like a chia pet. Oh, a left hook and a beauty! Since Mena to the canvas, just like that. Welcome to the United States.
7, 8. ¿Está bien? ¿Está bien? ¿Quieres seguir? Dame los guantes. Camina aquí. Bien, ¿está bien?
No shock here. And you've never been in a real fight, and you fought nothing but a bunch of guys that were taken out of the graveyard.
And Mena's in trouble again. Flat on his back. He's out cold, and that will do it. What a win from Francisco Chia Santana.
Did what he was supposed to do with a guy who, again, has never been in a real fight, and unfortunately, he has been now.
If he doesn't have one in.
That's not the way you bring up your opponents, or you bring up your prospects, by putting them in with nobody. Because when you do that, this is the result that you wind up reaping sometimes.
Right now, the ringside position checking on Mena. Looks like he's okay, considering. It was interesting because Mena's manager had no problem putting in this fight, Juan Guzman. In fact, he said that Mena should have a field day with Santana. That could not be further from the truth.
Well, a lot of people in the business, in all businesses, they lie sometimes. And obviously he was lying. But those punches inside the ring, those punches, they do not lie.
Let's take a look at our two knockdowns. And we'll start with that left hook, Ted.
And there it is. The hands are down. Mena's working from a little too far away with his hands down, his head exposed. You're supposed to cover with the right hand when you throw. When you throw a left, you're supposed to keep your right hand down, your right hand up. But it was down. Somebody's talking to me as I'm doing these replays, but here's the second knockdown.
Oh.
And again, wide punches, slappy punches from Mena. No covering. The right hand not up when he's throwing his own left. And the left hook of Santana, shorter, harder, better. And there it is, a wide punch from Mena, a slappy punch, and a short clopper punch with that left hook from Santana, and Mena goes down. And again, the end of the fight, wide punches, arm punches for Mena.